what are some of the consumer engagement strategies that you have taken in order to, or adopted in order to kind of acquire customers? I mean, definitely you already have a huge early adopters, but in order to acquire your next set of customers, what are some of the engagement strategies you are planning or that in the next few years? Alyssa?
Sure. Well, there's numerous ways. One, we pay our paid social or our
Mhm.
paid advertising. We were fortunate. We always partnered with an agency, but it became such a big part of our business that we brought it all in house.
Mhm.
And so that has allowed us to really have our content people work with our digital director to take the data, put out there what we want to see, what's working, revisit, and everything like that. So we've been very nimble
Yeah.
in our ad approach. If something's converting, great, we leave it. We have our best-selling dress. It has been selling. It has been our number one selling dress for a year. We never keep anything around for a year, but we just keep, moving on it, and our ads are really, it's pulling our customers in. So that's a big part of our new customer acquisition strategy. We also have an influencer. We work with a ton of influencers. What we have found is that it's a little bit of the Wild West when working with influencers. There's not really a playbook for it, but that's okay because we're entrepreneurs and we come up with our own playbook
Yeah.
and do what feels like it makes sense for us and the influencer. I have a lot of respect for them, having come from the magazine world. They're kind of building their own brand and their own circulation and their own following. And so we work with people that really care a lot about the brand. We're not just a fashion brand, there's a mission. And we want influencers that are going to continue to talk about it. We're not a one post and done brand. And one of the things that we've learned is we're really kind of working on longer term agreements with our influencers. That one post or one, story out there, it just doesn't create the brand loyalty we want across the board. So I would say those are two strategies. The other thing that we're really working on, we are sold in stores when we launched, but also obviously online. And when we first launched, we had our stores kind of ask us, which seems crazy right now, are you going to have an e-com store too? And they were always so scared we were going to compete with them. This is 15 years ago. Obviously, that has all changed. But what we are trying to do is bring some of our e-com learnings to our retailers and help them, especially during COVID, when so many had to close their doors. They are very valuable partners for us. They offer Cabana Life, but they only offer a limited amount of Cabana Life. They buy what works for their store. So, that's another new customer acquisition. If somebody likes a brand by buying in the store, then they come onto our website. So we really look at working together with them to further the brand rather than against each other.
Wow.
So those are a couple of the new, customer acquisition. Oh, but what I was saying is that some of our customers, and it feels a little odd being the e-commerce game, is that when COVID hit, there's still a lot of people that are not used to shopping online. And we had a ton of loyal customers that were used to going into a store, trying it on, buying it, fitting in the store. So what we are doing is bringing that in-store experience to our e-com customers. We are going to do live, our customer service person will be working with them, have some live fittings. We have some fit technology we're about to launch so they can see how it would fit based on their measurements, but also kind of recommendations. This is what you're looking for, and we will be able to have our customer service kind of have this one-on-one shopping experience. And I think that will really help with brand loyalty and new customer acquisition, especially for those that are still not yet comfortable shopping online.
That's amazing. That's a very thoughtful approach, paid marketing and complementing it with an influencer strategy, along with making sure that your consumers are getting the right products. I mean, by working with them, definitely it's a big turning point. It's a paradigm shift that we observe, that people were not used to buying online. I mean, people
Mm.
go offline and then buy. And I think typically apparel decisions mostly are taken in an offline store where people would like to try it on and then buy. But because of the way situation is, I think e-commerce is the way going forward. And I think technology is evolving. So it's just a matter of kind of integrating such technologies into your online store that allows consumers to try it on virtually and get it what they're looking for. Excellent approach, Alyssa, I must say.